It's late out, later than he's ever stayed without calling you. He hasn't answered any of your messages. The fancy dinner you made is hours cold. Please don't tell me he's cheating. Your hands go slack as you listen to the voice on the other end. No, 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 I can't. Hello and welcome to Unquiet Gray. If you're new here, hi, I'm Voyia. I play a variety of games. This is a variety gaming channel. I play a bunch of different type of games, and there will definitely be a bunch of different type of games on here. It would mean the absolute world to me if you like to comment and subscribe. And with all that being said, let's enjoy a story. I think. I don't know. I'm a little confused about this one. ... You wake up beside the road. Okay. I hope that's not blocking you. Okay, you guys can't even see that. I have to say, I hope that's not blocking y'all. There's dirt in your hair and caked under your nails. Your limbs are heavy. Your mouth tastes like iron and your head pounds like a spike's been driven through it. You groan as you try to move. Fabric rustles soft against your cheek. It's a jacket, 3 sizes too big for you, draped over you like a blanket. It slips off of your shoulders as you try to sit up. Well, where are we in the first place? It's dark out. A thick fog hangs in the air around you and chokes out your breath from your lungs. Okay. You can barely see a few feet ahead. Weakly, you shuffle away from the road, shoving your arms back through the sleeves of the jacket that isn't yours. Well, whose jacket did we steal? Oh my God. Look around. Okay. Fog, tarmac, gray, and black, slush on the side of the road, more dark than snow. You don't know where you are and how you got here. The last thing you remember is loud music pounding into your skull and the bitter taste of room temperature beer. I am not a beer girly. I know there's beer girlies out there. If you're a beer girly, I will never judge you for drinking beer, but just the smell of beer is just like, I love the smell of beer. I hate the taste of it. It's disgusting. You're not in a pretty state. Your hands are scraped, your cheek stings, your head still throbbing. You look down at yourself. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. You're wearing a soft knitted turtleneck jumper. Your shirt, skirt, leggings, black laced up boots. It's cute, comfy, ill-suited for a trek in the snow. You feel around your skirt pockets. I do hope it's not too loud for you guys, but again, it says it's fine on my end. No phone, no wallet. Only a half tube of cherry lipstick, dark as a bruise. ... You don't remember how you ended up like this. At least you remember your own name though. It's Rose. So it left it as Rose, so I'm gonna leave it as Rose, I guess. Sometimes I change the name. The person's name is gonna be Rose. Your mom said that you were perfect little flower she always wanted. Oh, that's so sweet. Kudos and thumbs up for the people who are still close to their moms and their moms love them. You hope she can't see the mess of a person you are now. I wouldn't say mess of a person. I would say more of a, you're in a sticky situation. Okay. Fleece line, metal zipper, neon shell with a hood. It smells like smoke and damp, and underneath that, the faintest whiff of burnt vanilla and sandalwood. Okay. You put it on. You're freezing after all. Whose jacket did we steal? I'm so confused. You have to scrunch up the sleeves to get your hands through them. The jacket reaches your knees. It's definitely not yours. It's a man's jacket, practical and not bad looking. You never seen it before. Your uncle only wears lumpy wool coats. It's in a situation like this. If I was stuck in a situation like this, the first thing I probably would have done is probably check the pockets. Like maybe the person left something in the pockets if we stole somebody's jacket. I'm going to save just in case. What are you doing with this? Check the pockets. You dig through the fleece lined pockets and feel the heft of a flat, smooth object and a crinkle of leather. A sleek phone and a sleeker wallet. Shite. Did you steal somebody's jacket or take it by accident? There's no way anyone would just hand these things to you, right? Maybe we should look around. Let's check the wallet. It's sleek black, hand stitched. Real cowhide, not that polythene crap that gets passed off as leather. Inside it is more cash than you've ever held at one time. Credit cards, a slightly crumbled photo of a German Shepherd, and an ID card. Well, maybe we can figure out whose wallet this is with the ID. You really hope you didn't steal any of this. Check the ID. Oh, well, hello, cutie. A man with pale hair stares out blankly from the plastic. His hair is so light, you can't tell if it's white or blonde. It hangs down his back, longer than some women kept it. You read off his name. Corin. We'll just leave it as Corin. Corin Hunter. His birthday says January 29th, 1999. Huh. So, he was born the same year as you. Same day of the month, too. Just 2 months ahead of you. Oh, God. Your chest tightens, and your head starts to throb even more. That can't be right. There's no way this man could only be 16 like you. You're 16? And lost the way I be calling my mom. So quick. Mommy, I'm stuck. Please help me. You don't know where you are. You're freezing and feel like shite. The smart thing to do would be to call for help, right? Even if it turns out you robbed someone. Oh, so that must be us. Okay. We're adorable. Hi, Rose. You hold out the phone and flick it open. Okay. A smiling couple light up the screen, and for a few stunned seconds you don't move, letting it fade back to black. You flick it open again and stare. ... The woman on the phone screen is you. Or at least she looks uncannily like you. Okay. What if it is us? Maybe it's our boyfriend's jacket, right? It's our boyfriend's jacket and he put it on us and then we got drunk and wandered off somewhere. Like maybe that's the whole thing here. An older, gorgeous version of you with long hair falling in perfect waves down her shoulders. Flawless makeup, so light it looks like her skin's natural glow. White teeth, just the right amount of gloss on her lips. But the biggest difference is that she's smiling. The kind of aching, full-hearted smile you only see on people with something to live for. The kind of smile you don't ever remember making. You try to stop your hands from shaking and swipe the phone screen again. Maybe this will make sense later. Maybe your mom had some relative she never had the chance to tell you about. You just need to get out of the code first. Back to a world where strange shite only happens in stories and dreams. You hit the emergency call button. Oh God, that scared me. No signal. About how your luck usually goes. Maybe you could find out where you are if you unlock it though. Find some clues about what brought you here, who you got it from. Or, at the very least, open up a torch app. Those exist now, right? Right. Try a passcode. Maybe it's our birthday? I don't know. You decided to try the man's birthday. 1999? His birthday is January 29, 1999, in case you forgot. Yeah, okay. 01 dash. Oh, there's no dash. 01 29 2999, maybe 99. What are you, an American? It's day first, then month, then year. 29 01 99. So it's 29 01 99. Yes, I'm American. Excuse me. You enter the number, but the phone doesn't unlock. It's not his birthday then. ... It's still odd that a man who looks like he's in his 20s had an ID that says he's the same age as you. Odder that his birthday is January 29th, while yours is March 29. Odder that a woman who looks like you smiles out from the phone screen. So what if it's my birthday? Your head starts to throb even more. It's too early to give up though. So you try the passcode again. So this time I'm going to do 29. March, right? She said March, or did she say May or March? Let me do this, you guys. So I'm going to try her birthday first. Enter. It's her birthday. She did say March. I remember the M. Look, I have a stomach virus, okay? I'm sick. Don't judge me. You punch in your own birthday and the phone unlocks. ... This is starting to feel less like a string of coincidence and more like some confusion, effed up story that you're only along on the ride for. Nothing makes sense. Oh God, that scared me. Hey, wait, a car just drove past. Wow, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. If it was me on the road, I wouldn't have stopped either. Sudden sound of the vehicle roaring past you makes you fumble the phone and nearly drop it. ... You grab it just in time, fingers swiping open the photo gallery when they connect with the screen. 100 more yous stare back at you. No. The woman smiling at the camera. Candid shots of her reading and walking or sipping tea from delicate china. The back of her hair burning like fire under the sun. Admiring a rose hedge, holding a bouquet. Wrapping her arms around the man or hugging a German shepherd with its tail wagging. There are dozens of photos of a dog too, sleeping in odd positions or sticking its nose in the camera, begging for a treat. You scroll further. Earlier pictures from earlier years. The woman, younger, so young she almost looks like you. Yeah, this would freak me the absolute out. Like, this absolutely would, I'd be like, nah. Even though she's still photographed on a backlit screen, something about her looks more alive than you are. Maybe we died. Something heavy sinks inside of you. Your knees buckle like they can't support your weight anymore. You feel like you're going to be sick. We died. That's what it is. That's what it has to be. Da-da-das. You feel sick. It's 11:31 on New Year's Eve, and you just puked behind an azalea bush on the snow-covered front lawn. You shouldn't have had that third beer. You shouldn't have had any of it at all, probably. But you weren't about to act like a kid in front of Izzy's beautiful older cousin, whose parents conveniently decided to holiday in New Zealand and leave the house to their bored 19-year-old with better looks than sense. You've always thought that you'd rather die than to look like a coward. You certainly feel like you're about to die right now. Your head throbs. You're freezing. Your hands are shaking. And not even the cheap perfume you spray too much of can mask the smell of vomit after you stupidly wiped your mouth on your sleeve. Ew. You hugged yourself tightly. You left your jacket inside, but you don't want to go back in yet. Back to the stairs, the laughter, back to the pumping bass music that'll only make the pounding of your head worse. Back to Izzy and Katie's eye rolls and I told you so faces. Back inside just to hide in the toilet. So you sit on the edge of the steps and breathe in your hands as you fight back the tears in your eyes that have no business forming. This is what happens when you give in to peer pressure. For anybody that's still at that age where peer pressure is a thing for you, just know you don't have to give in to it. It's a lot, but you don't have to give in to it. It's 11:35. There's a noise somewhere nearby. Uh-oh. You straighten up. You're not scared. Not really. It's not fully dark. Lights are on in the house across the street, giving a soft glow to an empty night. But you're definitely not alone. You hear it again, the sounds of crunching, panting, breathing. And it's getting closer. Your heartbeat races against your will. Your vision gets blurrier. I would have cried. I would have cried right then and there. I don't like being chased anyway, so following me is a no-no. There's a shape now in the light, melting out of the shadows behind the street lamps. And it's looking at you. I would have cried. Go back inside, stay outside. I'm going to save. So curiosity makes me want to stay outside. So I'm going to stay outside. Let's stay outside. Hey, are you okay? Please be cute. Please be a good person. Look at him with his doggy. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at him with his doggy. They're so cute. Oh my God. I'm going to cry. He's cute. He has no business being that cute. The shape is a figure. 2 figures, actually. A boy in a thick jacket who looks around your age, and a German shepherd held by a leash. The dog lolls its tongue out, looking exquisitely at you. That explains the panting. Your face flushes even redder. How could you be so stupid, imagining figures in the shadow like you're a child? Hey, listen, I'm in early 30s, but I'm still scared of the dark. I don't care what nobody say. So yeah, I sometimes when I'm in the dark, I'll see a figure or two. Don't judge people on what they're scared of. I'm fine, thanks. Great. Having the time of my life. I'm fine, thanks. I feel like being sarcastic is mean, so I'm gonna say I'm fine, thanks. You mumble something a normal person would say. He nods sympathetically. Family drama. You shake your head. Friend drama, but Family drama sucks too. I mean, the only reason I came to this stupid party was to get away from my uncle, but you launch into a conversation that's closer to a monologue. You probably aren't being coherent at all. You're not sure why he's listening. Maybe hanging out with a sad drunk girl is better than whatever drove him out of his house at midnight in the snow. Maybe it's his dog that had to poo. Maybe he's worried you're so drunk you'll slip and hit your head. Oh, and he sat with us with the doggy. Get out of here. Before you know it, it's 11:59 and the three of you, him, you, and the dog, are sitting together on the steps, counting down to New Year's. Oh, that's so sweet. At some point, he handed you his jacket, draping it over you like a cape. You only notice when you take a real look at him. His hands are tucked in his hoodie pocket, pretending he isn't cold. Strands of his hair peeks out of his hood, so pale they look silver. Look at how he's looking at us. That's a man in love. I don't care what anybody say. That's a man in love. His cheeks are pale too, numb pink by the cold. You think he was blushing if you were drunker than you are now. This is so sweet. You keep petting his dog and chittering about nothing. Maybe this wasn't the worst way to end this year. Right, you found love on New Year's. What's so wrong about that? You get a text the next day from a name you don't recognize. Hope your hangover isn't too bad. Princess says hello. Or more accurately, woof woof. You don't remember giving him your number, but the night was such a blur. You're not sure what was a dream and what wasn't. You're half surprised he wasn't something you made up in your drunken stupor. Oh, I remember, Princess, but who are you again? Just kidding. Thanks for letting me talk so much last night. No problem. I hope you feel better. Aww. I love love. Every time I play a game that has love in it, I'm just oozing. I'm blushing like he's talking to me. You stare at the name in your contact list. Core. That's an odd name, for sure. You wonder if it's foreign. Maybe it's short for something. Cornelius? Corey? Neither fit him. You're not sure if you asked him already. Just thinking about the night before makes you too embarrassed to ask again. You text him back for a while, and a day after too. And you guys are having good conversation. That's so awesome. And the day after that too. This is so beautiful. Oh my God. I can't. I freaking can't, y'all. This is too cute. I love it. I love every bit of this. A year later, and you're sitting with him on the floor of his mother's flat, going over homework and university applications. You're bullshitting an essay. He's typing and retyping the same few lines on his laptop screen over and over. You don't really care where you end up. I wouldn't either in this situation. You never put much effort into school. He's the opposite of you. Honor student, choir and orchestra, guitar lessons outside of class too. So I was an honor student as well. Also did choir, not orchestra, but I did do dance class. I guess that counts, and cheerleading and volleyball. And yeah, I was that student. He's the responsible one, the type that thinks too much, the kind that at 17 is already struggling between what his heart desires and what he knows is safe. ... What would you pick? Go for music. It's what he loves. The fancy school his dad is offering to cover is too good to pass up. That is very much true. But do what you love and the money will come. Do what you... That's why you think I'm making YouTube videos and reading these stories with y'all. Y'all think I do this because I want money? No. It's because I love making these and I love these stories. Do what you love. I'm not that good. I don't know if I can pass the auditions. Are you insane? You're amazing at every single thing you do. You only think that because you can't tell Bach apart from Beethoven. That is mean. I used to listen to classical music too. You roll your eyes. They're so cute together. He types something on the keyboard just to delete it again. Come on. You're not making any progress like that. Let's take a break. Princess perks up at your words and thumps her tail. Break means walk, surely. He sighs and shuts off the laptop. You laugh and tug at his hand in a friendly way. Hurry up. ... Maybe this is how we ended up in the snow. You wonder what it would feel like to hold it tight, to feel his fingers squeeze yours. You wonder a lot of things, like what his lips taste like. Ooh! I'm sorry. I'm just a girl, okay? I'm just a girl. Whether he thinks you're pretty, whether he's into redheads, whether he thinks about girls at all besides his dog, whether those long stares he gives you when he thinks you're not looking are because you have something on your face, or because there's something aside of your head he's trying to peer into. This is too cute. I want to cry. 2 years later, and you know the answer to every one of those questions. Don't tell me you guys got married. You're kissing in the bedroom while his flatmates are getting drunk outside. You strip down to almost nothing, trying not to be too loud, as you drown yourself in his taste. I love you, he whispers, like an indication. This is so cute. I love you too. You weave it like it's a spell into every thought, every heartbeat, every intake of breath before you kiss him again. I think it's because song is like this, right? I think this is why I feel so connected to this story. At least this part, the loving part, is because like I experienced it. This is my life every day. Later on, you're watching something on his laptop, snuggled close together. He rests his chin on your hair as you lean against his shoulders. You don't focus at all on the film. He mutters something about the woodwinds in the score. This is too cute. This should last forever. Every woman should experience this type of love. His shirt is soft and smells like citrus detergent. A faintly sweet cinnamon candle flickers in the dark as you close your eyes and drift off. Oh my God, the music got so freaking loud. It scared the crap out of me. Let me turn it down in my ear. 4 years later, and you're walking down the aisle of a small chapel, dressed in a gown you made yourself out of bolts of satin and lace curtains from a charity shop. We got married? The sewing tutorials you observed in your teenage years weren't a waste after all. It's not the nicest place, not the nicest decorations. You didn't even order a cake. But none of that crosses your mind as you take step after step, your veil drifting behind you. Your uncle walks with you. It'd be odder if he didn't, and there's no one else to fill the role. I know you're only here for the free booze, but he actually tries to look like he cares today. Mumbles something about your parents being proud of you. You forget he's there soon enough because your man is standing at the... I can't. This is what I needed. I needed this today. Your heart's both as light as a feather and beating so fast it wants to claw itself out of your chest. When he looks at you, It's like you're his entire world. It feels like your world itself stopped right then for the two of you. I said I was going to do this in parts. I might just read this all the way through and through because it's so sweet. It's so pretty. It's so beautiful. He takes your hand, holds your fingers warm like sunlight. This is so sweet. And you know all is as it should be. Is this the calm before the storm? 2 years later, and you're on your first trip together since your honeymoon. He loves his job. You often come home to the sound of him preparing some new piece for the children's classes, asking Princess on her opinion on Vivaldi or Bach. You pretend to be hurt that he values the dog's input over yours. Even you know the difference between Baroque or classical now. At least you think you do. But the funding cuts get worse every year. You watch him work longer hours as the bills keep piling up. The smile you plastered on for your shifts at the department store feel just as fake as the makeup wrapped in fancy plastic that you sell. Months after months passes before you save up enough for the week-long trip you've both wanted to take for ages. This is so sweet. But now you're here, walking hand in hand, laughing as if all the tension of the last few years had melted away. You ask a passing tourist to take your picture. The day is almost frightfully beautiful. It feels like a fairy tale and looks like one too. You walk through the garden and take in the sights, hoping the day will never end. Oh my God. And this is where that picture comes from. The one that's in his phone, at least. This is so sweet. But it does. Oh no. And so does everything else. I'm so sad. I know this ends not well at all. We all know this ends not well. But it's just, I just want it to end good. At least for them. There's a lot of stories that we read on this channel because we read so many short stories. There's a lot of stories we read on this channel that like it ends bad and it's supposed to end bad and you understand that. But this is one I want. I know it's supposed to end bad and I'm begging for it to end. And I'm begging for it to end good. Less than a year later, you get a call from a number you don't recognize. You planned an early birthday dinner since he'd be out of town. He told you not to be late. He smiled and promised he wouldn't. But now he is. It's late out, later than he's ever stayed without calling you. He hasn't answered any of your messages. The fancy dinner you made is hours cold. Please don't tell me he's cheating. Your hands go slack as you listen to the voice on the other end. No, I can't. Your phone falls and lands with a crack on the kitchen floor. Your body follows suit. Princess finds you and curls up next to you as you scream and scream over and over into the tiles. I can't. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry, y'all. Y'all know I'm sensitive. I'm a Cancer. He's not gone. You saw him yesterday. Or maybe the day before. People don't just disappear like that. I can't. He'd be back any day now. He'll be back soon. He'll be back. I can't. I'm about to freaking cry. This is sad. You're not sure when the last time you ate something was. You were supposed to eat together, no matter how late it got. You're supposed to wait for him. All I can think about, you guys, and maybe it's just because I love songs so much. All I can think about is song. I think that's what's making me want to cry. Because I'm like, I don't know what I would do if something like this happened to song. I can't. He'd be upset if you didn't wait for him, right? You don't feel hungry anyways. You're not sure when you last slept either. You're not sure what time it is, what day it is. I can't stop going back to this picture. You broke your already cracked phone when you threw it across the room, when the messages didn't stop. He was so young. It shouldn't have happened to him. I'm so sorry. Why do they talk about him in past tense? He'll come back. I hope he isn't upset that you can't answer his messages once he decides to call. You don't have any money to fix your phone. He knows you're waiting for him, right? No, of course he does. You love him more than anything and anyone, including yourself. Of course you'll wait. You'll wait forever. And wait. And wait. And you do see him again. When you're 16 years old, drunk out of your mind, puking behind the azalea bush on New Year's Eve. To be continued. Visit game page, get newsletter updates. I need a second. I'm about to cry. Y'all don't understand. When y'all do understand, because some of y'all tell me all the time, like some people be messaging me, and you don't have to put the stuff in the comments. My email address, my other social medias and everything are in the description box below. And a lot of people reach out to me and be like, I'm in love with my man and I love him too. And I just think it's so sweet how you talk about song, because a lot of girls aren't faithful or a lot of dudes aren't faithful and stuff. And my man, I love that man down. This hurts. This one hurts because I want to know what happens. I do. I really do. Oh, and it's just quit. I want to know if maybe he didn't die. Maybe I can't. This is making me sad. I am so sorry that y'all had to come to this. I am so sorry. This was lovely. This was a sweet game. My poor heart just can't take it. Just the thought of losing the love of your life. The man that doesn't have to put the rose-colored glasses on you because you throw them on yourself and you tape and glue them to your face so no one can ever take them off, because you look at this person, you admire this person, you look up to the man that you're in love with. Every woman should experience that. I don't care. Every woman should experience that. They should experience that love. I don't care what anybody say. Fight me in the comment section if you want to. But this was a beautiful story. Creator, you did amazing. I can't. 1,000 out of 10, a million out of 10, infinity out of 10. This was a great story. Thank you guys so much. And maybe it's just a great story to me, because I love. But thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this story, because I'm definitely coming back to it. When there's more released, if the creator releases more, I will be there. I'll be at the front door. Peace and love. Stay safe out there, everybody. Bye-bye.